TVR, Trevor Wilkinson. One of the most oddly designed cars ever. There are a lot of great videos out there done by several people that are probably a lot better than me at describing the absolute weirdness and coolness of this car, of this TVR Tuscan. But what I will say is that I recently spoke with a TVR specialist in the UK, and he enlightened me a little bit on why TVRs are so low production. And it's because here in the UK there used to be a rule where under a certain number of cars, of production cars, it was considered something of a kit car, if you can call it that. And therefore, you didn't really need to do any crash testing or any severe, high cost testing. TVR didn't have much of a budget, to be honest. And so what they would do is they would take the same chassis over and over again and then fabricate up to a certain number of cars, and then they design a completely different car on the same chassis, so that way they didn't have to do the redesign, avoiding therefore having to go through all the emissions testing and all the crash testing and everything else. Anyway, this one is a TVR Tuscan Speed 6, model year 2001. They made over a production cycle of about 7 years. I think 2006 are the last TVRs that were made. We had only 1,677, so this is actually quite a rare car. This one is finished in a silver, greenish silver color, which is super unique and super cool. The pictures are going to make it look a little bit more gray or silver than green. It's fitted with the 4.0 straight six engine, 5-speed manual gearbox that is fantastic. It's really hard, as you can probably see in the shifting, which is great. You have crisp, clean shifts 100% of the time. The only, well, not really modification that this car has, well, two things that are modified on this one. The first one is that the cats have been removed from this car. Oh, there you go. Shifting with my left, huh? Gotta get used to it. The cats have been removed from this car. They're in the trunk of the car, so anybody that needs to put them back on, they can. They help the air, obviously, the airflow of the car a lot, so that's always a plus. And the other thing that's been modified on this car is the bonnet, or the hood, however you call it, wherever you are in the world. So these originally only had a very small front hood where you could access oil and water only, and the windshield wiper fluid and stuff like that. And if you actually wanted to get to the engine bay in the front, you actually had to take off the entire kind of front clip. So this one has the modification, which are two little clips on the side, so you can pull it up and you can lift up, and it's got some gas shock, so it's actually super easy to access the engine, which in a TVR you kind of would be expecting to do rather often. The other cool thing about this specific car is that this has had a new head and basically a top end rebuild done to it. Now, I was speaking to some experts, but anyway, the designer of the engine, once TVR went out of business, which happened quite a few times, bankruptcy was a common thing with TVR, went on to continue just building engines and doing work for some of these TVRs, since obviously he knew them so well. And he's actually the one that did the top end rebuild and head on this one. So it's kind of an extra kind of like added value to that you know that was the person. Now, I wish I could really unleash this. It's a very fast car. It's a very raw kind of feeling, kind of like an old-fashioned, just pure muscle. It's a pure joy to drive. The steering is super precise. It's very, it doesn't forgive you a lot, so you have to be very precise on where you steer, or you can go elsewhere. It doesn't have a lot of driver assistance. It has a little onboard computer on here that tells you a little bit of everything, which is kind of neat. It tells you, at least, it tells you, for example, the amount of gas you have in the tank, which is, kind of odd that a car would have that to the liter. So to say, oh, it has 18 liters or 12 liters, or how many it has. For those of you that aren't familiar, The interior is the most quirky thing in this car. The way you open the doors are electric, so the way you open them is by pressing this button for the right, for the left, and this button for the right, which is just a TVR thing. The windows are little, very small little, you just turn this, but it's got like clicks, so the window goes down in little clicks. These are your heaters. Every single heater or climate control unit is like a little hole with a little gold, I would say, cylinder ball in that you can kind of turn around and just point it to wherever you want. And this is a beautiful interior in terms of design, in my opinion. It's got little touches like the arches of support of this kind of lower tray, the way that the stereo is kind of you know, embedded in here. And it actually has a really nice boot. If you're not familiar with the Tuscan, it has a removable roof. You can kind of hear it there a little bit more. Has a removable roof, and the rear glass also comes out if you want to make kind of the full kind of convertible feel. I did a little video, and there's going to be pictures about that as well. Unfortunately, it's starting to rain a little bit, which I hate to do, but body is completely fiberglass, so you reduce the chance of rust on the body, which is kind of a nice thing especially for a British-made car. The gearbox is just fantastic. It's just short shift and just gives you that kind of thrusty feeling almost. And yeah, this is the TVR Tuscan. Very, very, very cool car. And this has had, that I know of, 2 different owners. It was originally spent some time in Scotland. It's got a full service history with the TVR stamp guidebook, as well as the paper receipts of everything that's been done to it. It has right now 26,260 miles. So not low as in like 5,000 mile low, but you know, these cars really don't get used as daily drivers, so they usually tend to have a pretty low mileage. Everything is in I'd have to say is in great shape. It doesn't look to have had paint work at any point in time, or at least that I can see. I kind of snooped around the car to see if it was possible, and you just got to get used to shifting with your left hand, a very precise shift, which is kind of the cool thing about this TVR. So hopefully it won't be my last TVR. Thanks for watching.